Gheorghe Hagi is a Romanian former footballer, considered one of the best attacking midfielders in Europe during the 1980s and 1990s and the greatest Romanian footballer of all time. Galatasaray fans called him Comandante and Romanians called him Regele. Nicknamed the Maradona of the Carpathians, Hagi is considered a hero in his homeland. He was named Romanian Footballer of the Year 7 times, and is regarded as one of the best football players of his generation. As a creative, advanced playmaker, he was renowned for his dribbling, technique, vision, passing and finishing. Hagi played for the Romanian national team in 3 World Cups in 1990, 1994 and 1998, as well as in 3 European Football Championships in 1984, 1996 and 2000. He won a total of 125 caps for Romania, ranked second after Dorinel Munteanu, and is the joint leading goal scorer with 35 goals. In November 2003, to celebrate UEFA's Jubilee, he was selected as the Golden Player of Romania by the Romanian Football Federation as the most outstanding player of the past 50 years. In 2004, he was named by Pelé as one of the 125 greatest living footballers at a FIFA awards ceremony. Hagi is one of the few footballers to have played for both Spanish rival clubs Real Madrid and Barcelona. In 2009, Hagi founded Romanian club Viitorul Constanța. He is currently both owner and chairman of the club. Hagi also established the Gheorghe Hagi Football Academy, one of the biggest football academies in southeastern Europe. His son, Anis, is also a footballer. Early life and career. Hagi was born in Săsil, Romania, from an ethnic Aromanian family. He started his career playing for the youth teams of Farul Constanța in the 1970s, before being selected by the Romanian Football Federation to join the squad of Lucia Farul București in 1980 for 2 years. In 1982, he returned to Constanța, but 1 year later, aged 18, he was prepared to make the step to a top team. He was originally directed to Universitatea Craiova, but chose Sportul Studențesc of Bucharest instead. In late 1987, Hagi transferred to the Romanian giant Steaua București as the team prepared for the European Super Cup final against Dynamo Kyiv. The original contract was for 1 game only, the final. However, after winning the trophy, where Hagi scored the only goal of the game, Steaua did not want to release him back to Sportul Studențesc and retained him. During his Steaua years, Hagi played 97 Liga First games, scoring 76 goals. He and the team reached the European Cup semi-final in 1988 and the final in the following year. Hagi and Steaua were the champions of Romania in 1987, 1988 and 1989, and as well as winning the Cupa României in 1987, 1988 and 1989. His strong performances had him linked with Arrigo Sacchi's AC Milan and FC Bayern Munich, but Nicolae Ceausescu's communist government rejected any offer. After the 1990 World Cup, he was signed by Real Madrid. The La Liga side paid $4.3 million to Steaua București for him. Hagi played 2 seasons with Real Madrid and then was sold to Brescia. Hagi started the season 1992-1993 with Brescia, but in the first season the club was relegated to Serie B. In the next season, Hagi helped Brescia Calcio win Serie B and get promoted to Serie A after performing memorably during the 1994 World Cup. Hagi Hagi was signed by Barcelona. After 2 years at FC Barcelona, Hagi signed for Galatasaray. At Galatasaray, he was both successful and highly popular among the Turkish supporters. Hagi was an important member of a team that would win 4 consecutive league titles. In 2000, at the age of 35, Hagi had the best days of his career, winning every possible trophy with Galatasaray. Gala won the UEFA Cup after defeating Arsenal in the final, a match in which Hagi was sent off for punching Arsenal captain Tony Adams. This was followed by the capture of the European Super Cup with a historic win against Hagi's former club Real Madrid. Both feats were firsts, and remain unmatched in Turkish football history. The mass hysteria caused by these wins in Istanbul raised Hagi's popularity even further with the fans and made French ex-international Luis Fernandez to say that Hagi is like wine. The older it gets, the better he is. When he retired in 2001, he remained one of the most beloved players in the Turkish and Romanian championships. Hagi is highly praised by the Galatasaray supporters. The classic chant, "I love you, Hagi," was adopted by Gala fans since his arrival at Galatasaray SK. International career. Hagi made his debut for the Romania national team at the age of 18 in 1983 in a game against Norway played in Oslo. He was part of the Romanian team until 2000. Hagi led the Romanian team to its best ever international performance at the 1994 World Cup, where the team reached the quarter-finals before Sweden ended the run after winning the penalty shootout. Hagi scored 3 times in the tournament, including a memorable goal in the 3-2 surprise defeat of South American powerhouse and previous runners-up Argentina, in the first of Romania's group stage matches. Against Colombia, Hagi scored one of the most memorable goals of the tournament, curling in a 40-yard lob over Colombian goalkeeper Oscar Cordoba, who was caught out of position. He was named in the team of the tournament. 4 years later, after the 1998 World Cup, Hagi decided to retire from the national team, only to change his mind after a few months and play at the 2000 European Football Championship, during which he was sent off in the quarter-final loss against Italy. Hagi retired from professional football in 2001, aged 36, in a game called Gala Hagi on the 24th of April. He still holds the record as Romanian national team top scorer. Career as coach. Romania national team. In 2001, Hagi was named the manager of Romania, replacing Ladislav Aloni, who left the squad to coach Sporting Clube de Portugal. However, after failing to qualify the team for the World Cup, Hagi was sacked. His only notable achievement during the 6 months as Romania's manager was the win in Budapest against Hungary, Bursaspor in 2003. Hagi took over as coach of Turkish First Division side Bursaspor, but left the club after a disappointing start to the season. Galatasaray. He then became manager of Galatasaray in 2004, leading the team to the Turkish Cup in 2005 final with 5-1 as a score against the rivals Fenerbahce SK. However, his contract was not renewed since his team was not able to win the Turkish league title against Fenerbahce SK at the centennial of the club. Polytechnic Timișoara. Romanian team Steaua Bucuresti wanted to hire him in the summer of 2005, but Hagi's requested wage could not be met by the Romanian champions. Hagi became manager of FC Polytechnic Timișoara instead, and after a string of bad results and disagreements with the management, he left the club after a few months. Constanta's main stadium used to bear his name, but the name was changed after Hagi signed with FC Polytechnic Timișoara. Steaua Bucuresti. From June to September 2007, Hagi coached Steaua Bucuresti. had a mediocre start in the internal championship mainly due to the large number of unavailable injured players, managed to qualify the team for the second time in line to Champions League groups, passing 2 qualifying rounds. He resigned due to a long series of conflicts with the team's owner Gheorghe Hagi, which also happens to be his godson. The main reason for resigning was the owner's policy of imposing players, making the team's strategy and threats. Galatasaray. After Frank Rijkaard was sacked as coach, Hagi signed a 1.5-year contract with Galatasaray on the 21st of October 2010. The official presentation was held on the 22nd of October. His former teammate from Galatasaray, Gheorghe, assisted him in Istanbul. He was sacked after a series of poor results in the league on the 22nd of March 2011. Style of play. A talented left-footed attacking midfielder, Hagi's playing style was frequently compared with Maradona's throughout his career, due to his technical ability as well as his temperamental character and leadership as a youth. He was mainly inspired by compatriots Angel Iordanescu and Ion Dumitru, a creative, quick, and mobile advanced playmaker, who was also tactically versatile and capable of playing in several offensive positions on either wing or through the middle. He was known for both scoring and assisting goals, and was renowned in particular for his dribbling ability, vision, and passing accuracy. He was also an accurate finisher and set-piece taker, and possessed notable upper body strength, despite his small stature, which, along with his control, aided him in protecting the ball from opponents. Despite his skill and his reputation as one of the greatest number 10s of his generation, his career was marked by inconsistency at times, and he was also considered to be a controversial player due to his rebellious and arrogant attitude as well as his low work rate, which led to several disagreements with his managers. Career statistics. International goals, scores and results list Romania's goal tally. First managerial statistics as of the 14th of December 2014 honors.